18 months ago, Dacia revealed to the world an all-new look to coincide with its new strategy. Gone was the blue branding we've known since the brand came into the UK in 2013, and in its place a more rural colour palette that embraces the outdoors and the essentials of nature, or other marketing words to that effect. And over time you will have started to see it online, on TV and in our showrooms. And now it's reflecting on the cars too. And this is one of the first cars we've actually got land with us here at our Aldershot showroom. But before we go through it, we're going to be making lots of content around Dacia in 2023. So if you want to see more of it, make sure you click subscribe and click that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Now the stepway I have here is just one example of what's going to be a change across the entire Dacia range. First thing to note is there's going to be a new colour palette. So we're going to be introducing Urban Grey, which is first seen on the Duster Extreme SE. That's now going to be available on all of our models. And we're also introducing a new colour called Dusty Khaki, which is like a greenish kind of grey. One thing you'll notice with that colour is it's a non-metallic, and that will be available on all models bar Sandero. So up at the front we've got this all new front grille with the new DC Link design featuring front and centre. You'll also notice that we've eliminated the chrome plating from our cars, instead going with this gloss white finish. In fact, even at the front accent here, which would typically have been a chrome insert for the stepway and jogger, it's now gloss black. And by going with the gloss black and white finish, it will show up in all weather conditions. But my favourite detail is on the logo itself. If you look closely, you'll see there's this 3D effect going on in there. On the Duster, the headlamps have had a revision in 2021 to bring the style more in line with the rest of the range and remain pretty much the same, with the only tweak being the new Dacia logo in the corner. We've also made changes to the headlamps on the Sandero, the stepway and the jogger. So take the Y-shaped daytime running lights, that's now finished in white rather than the chrome as before. And right in the corner here we've got the new Dacia logo, and that's finished in black. We also have a fine selection of used Dacias available as well. So if you want to find out more about the previous badge model, click up here in the top right hand corner, which will take you to our website with a selection of our finest used cars. Alternatively, I've popped the link in the description as well. The changes down the side of the car are a bit more subtle, and they vary depending on the trim level you go for, with which all the names have changed, but I'll come to that in a moment. The main changes though are the roof bars on the jogger, Duster and stepway are now all finished in this satin grey paint, and that also matches up with the wing mirrors. And then up top here you'll see where you've got the model name. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that the font on that has changed. Then down on the wheels you'll see in the middle you've got the DC Link badging as well. Around the back is probably where you'll see the biggest changes. We've now made that more akin to how we did it on jogger last year. So below the window you'll have the Dacia name written out in this white badge, and you'll have the model as a decal in the bottom left hand corner. So take the Duster for example, where you had the badge on the tailgate handle, that's now been blanked out. Also with the four-wheel drive badge that was on the side of the car, that's now been moved to the back in the opposite corner as a decal also. For the trim levels we have new names, but for the most part they're fundamentally the same as before. Essential keeps its name, but Expression replaces Comfort and Journey replaces Prestige. Extreme SE for jogger and Duster however remain the same. Under the bonnet, it's pretty much business as usual. That means we've got the choice of the 1 litre 3-cylinder petrol engine, the 1.3 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine, as well as a choice of diesel engines for the Duster and a new hybrid engine for the jogger, which combines a 1.6 litre petrol engine with a 50 horsepower electric motor to give a combined 140 horsepower, and that is mated to a new automatic gearbox. Inside, it's very much if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the only minor changes we've got is we've got the new Dacia logo on the steering wheel boss. We've got some ever so minor changes to the fabrics on the inside. And if you look on the Duster, you'll notice that we've embroidered the word Duster in the new font. The infotainment is very much the same as before, so we've got new graphics on it this time, replacing the old blue ones and replacing it with the khaki colours. On the door handles here, they're now painted silver instead of being plated chrome. So we get the same effect but in a more environmentally friendly way. And then finally, the last change is on the key. So gone is the chrome badging and we get this gloss embossed logo instead. So if all of these changes have left you feeling dazed and confused as to what's going to be right for you, why don't you pop into one of our branches at Aldershot or Weybridge, and one of our Dacia specialists can run through the entire range and find the perfect car for you. Alternatively, you can find us online on our website, smcdacia.co.uk. You can also find us on socials at SMC DACIA. We're also on TikTok, LinkedIn and Twitter at SMC Motor Group. And of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure you click subscribe, click the bell icon so you always get notified of when we load up new content, and comment below what you like about the new design choices. Till then, I'm Max, this is SMC Motor Group, and I'll see you on the next one. In the meantime, why don't you comment down below what you think of the new models?
You should. It's fun, Max. It's fine.
You should know better.
I know
This is a
it's not fun.
This is a director of the business.